feet on the floor, if you're not already. Feel the ground beneath your feet. That's not really the ground, but you know what I mean. Make yourselves comfortable. Become aware of your breath and your breathing. The invitation is to close your eyes. You can keep them open if you wish. It might be easier to go inside as you become aware of whatever it is you can become aware of. Your thoughts, body sensations. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. You can listen to these words or not. You can drift. And the invitation for you is to start to get a sense of what that word identity, or equally persona, or equally the mask that you wear as you move from role to role, from situation to places. I am a teacher, I am a friend, I'm a gardener. That mask that you project outwards into the world, the aspects that you want to be seen by others. And the other side to that coin, a word called ego. And going back to the mask, the persona, how you want to be perceived, however that is. There's the aspect of you that moves hand in hand with that. In psychological terms, that's your shadow. It's all of the hidden, disowned, feared aspects of you. Your primal urges, rage, hate. And when you can, and you can, acknowledge both the mask you wear in society, the mask you show the world, as well as your deepest, darkest thoughts, can acknowledge that is all of you at one level, the light, the dark, the ability to call a spade, the ability to be kind and compassionate, to hate and hurt. Your impulses, the things you should and shouldn't do, all of that, light, dark, cold, warm, hate, love. This is what all of the deep and old aspects of the religions identify with. And when you can accept, acknowledge, to flow like a river in between banks, That's what in psychology is truly called your ego. That little bit of consciousness, little bit of awareness, that's quite okay with all aspects of what and who you are. Feminine and masculine, love and hate, really unrestricted, unbound by shoulds and shouldn'ts. A type of freedom of that little bit of consciousness can be present. And when you can identify with the full ego, you can then, can't you, start to identify with your body. Sensations, feelings, the natural impulses to action. Because your ego is your body, and your body is an unbounded ego. Be aware and feel what some call energy and life force. That is both the body ego and ego body. How many times have you went to do something and had that thought, oh, I shouldn't? How many times have you done something and had the thought, oops? When an ego and body are truly one, that dissolves. And you only need to check your own experience. After all, where did you learn what's right and what's wrong? If you go beyond good and bad, right and wrong, that's what's called an organismic self, an unbounded, integrated ego body as one, where you really can move with your desires, your wishes, your expressions of what you truly are, without all the baggage of history, of religions, of spirituality. And you can go beyond that too. You can start to identify with your environment, to move beyond and out and with the physical body, the air you breathe, the people you share with, the communications and touch of an opening, organismic environment. It doesn't take much, really, to identify beyond the little self, to move on out. When you hear those birds outside, dropping the you, dropping the birds, there's just the hearing. When you see the trees, and the trees drop, the you drops, there's just the trees. the whole inner experience of being one with your environment, not separate, not thinking, just identification. You are the trees, you are the sound of birds, you are the other person across the room. That sense of separateness, that little self can dissolve a little, a lot. And mix and meld into one. When you see another person, which came first? The seeing the other person. When you feel the temperature of your hand, there's only temperature. When that consciousness, not the scientific one, inside that 1.5 kilograms of brain, spinal column, nerves, heart, lungs, kidneys, toes. This is the consciousness that grew the earth, that grew the sun, that grew the Milky Way, just one of billions of galaxies. Where did all of this come from? Nobody knows. But it's nice to drift and dream and drift, and see yourself and everything else, and everything else in yourself. That's what spiritual traditions try to get across in words. It's all interconnected. Beyond words. So they use stories and metaphors to try to communicate something. And what that is, they do not know. Beyond what the eye sees, beyond what the ear hears. Way beyond. How would you transmit, teach, whatever your idea of spirituality is? How is it possible to share, to transmit what's beyond words? How come this can work for some, but not for others? discover that place where you can have one foot in the physical and another way out there in the spiritual, where heaven and earth meet. In this lifetime, to find balance above the troughs and valleys, below the hills and mountains. And as you reflect in your own thoughts and thinking, the face you show to the rest of the world, the face you hide, those ideas, concepts and experiences are inside you and everyone else. And the question, an idea that I want to leave with you, inside you, to experience, to ponder, to share, is what on earth are you in between thoughts? What on earth are you in deep, dreamless sleep? Who are you between thoughts when you stop thinking? Where do you go, whatever that you is, in deep